is going on, guys? It's Julio here from rptinting.com. Welcome to another video. This video is going to be titled, Is Tint School Worth It? Okay guys, so we're going to go over a couple topics, a couple things that I've written down that I think that is good for people who are new to the channel and new to the industry, who want to basically be a part of the industry, learn and see what they can do. I built a cool little setup here in the office, actually in the tint school, so you guys can get a clear vision and kind of see what's going on here. Plus it looks really cool. So if you guys don't know me, my name is Julio. I am the shop owner. I'm basically the lead tinter and the lead sales guy, and I do all the sales, some installs, and I teach a school. So point number one, it is the easiest way to learn. Now some people might disagree with me on this. They might say that going to a shop that is a reputable shop and they're going to teach you is the right way to learn. But morally, is that really the right way to do it? And second, that in my opinion is not my case. That's not how I learned. I had a guy tell me to go down to a competitor that was down the street, go and learn their techniques, pretend that you want to work for them, get really good at it, and then leave them after about a year. Now, to me, that was a really sleazy way of doing it. I didn't want to take advantage of the shop, and I just felt like me learning by myself at my own pace was the best possible way for me personally. Now, I know plenty of tinters who have learned from going to other shops, but for me, it just wasn't it. Now, what I mean by it being the easiest way to learn is that you're gonna literally have 5 days just hands-on practicing and being able to use as much film as you want. Now, a lot of people, if they go to a shop, they're not gonna be able to use all the film that they really want. Here's what I want you guys to remember is that when you are at a shop learning, they're probably going to be using some of their inventory and they're going to be buying the boxes of film. If you to just be messing up all of it, they're going to be pretty pissed off. Now, this is something that unfortunately an installer, if I had one of my installers having to teach you while they're working, it's going to come out horrible. You're not going to enjoy it. The tinter's going to be stressed out because you're taking way too long, and they're just ultimately not going to care to really teach you to the best ability. Maybe because they think you're going to take their job, maybe because they just don't have the patience to teach you, and overall it's just not a good experience. Possibly there are shop owners who can teach you, and that's what I did when I first started. I actually had to teach my first installer how to do it on my car, on friends and family's cars. It was a really long process and it just was not fun. So ultimately I believe that the best method is a tint school. It's the easiest way to learn. Okay guys, so shop owners also have a lot of bad habits. Not just shop owners, but shop installers. So they might have developed bad habits over the years that are not good for the shop and not good for a newbie who's just starting. When you just start, you want to literally start by just the bare minimum basics. You want to learn what window film is, what solution is, how to apply different films with different solutions, what tint tools are. You don't even know. When you first get these tools, you're gonna be like, what is this? This looks, it's a squeegee, this looks like I can clean a window. You don't understand what this is. It's a paddle, you know what I mean? So by having someone literally teaching you step by step by step, you're able to walk before you can run. And before you even walk, you gotta be able to crawl. So this is a huge, huge part of window tint that I really think people really need, that hands-on, one-on-one, what is everything step by step. Hands-on is everything in window tint, and you gotta be able to feel and touch and understand what you're doing. So guys, another point, this builds confidence. So what I mean by this is when you are starting to do anything in your life, you have to be able to start small and build that confidence. So if you're just starting in the gym, you need to start with a 5-pound dumbbell and start curling 5-pound dumbbells. Eventually, 2-3 years down the line or a year down the line, you've gained a little bit of muscle and you're able to curl 25s. Each time that you pick up that dumbbell, you're going to build more and more confidence. And each time that you tint a window, you're going to build more and more confidence. And that essentially is what I mean by you need to have confidence. And you don't build confidence working with a guy who's going to be stressing you out because you're pissing off all of his clients because your cars are taking too long, or there's dirt or contamination, or you've cut a pattern wrong, or whatever the case is, right? Although some shop owners can, most shop owners are probably going to be pissed off that they have to teach someone, and you're not going to get that quality understanding, and it's just not going to be a fun experience for you. This has to be fun. This has to be a good learning environment, and that's why I built my school, so that way you guys can enjoy being here. It's fun. It's a little bit stressful, but I make it fun for you guys because I want you guys to understand this is a fun industry. It makes a lot of money, and it's something that we could all learn from. It's always going to be growing. That's why I love it. A service-based business is going to continue to grow. It's going to continue to be fun, and the cars are going to get harder, which means your installers have to be better. Cars are coming out with tighter seals. They're harder to do, and you really got to know what you're doing in order to be successful in this industry. Guys, another point I want to make. When you are just starting, you can easily damage a car, and that is easily a $200 to, I don't even know, like $10,000 paint job if you scratch the car. Okay, so what I mean by this is going to window tint school, we have doors. We have a car cut in half. We have cutting tables. We have the right tools. We have the right blades. We have the right heat guns. If you burn any of these cars, it's okay. I don't care. That's why they're there. If you burn a customer's car, now the insurance is pissed off. If they have insurance, you're a shop owner stressed out, and overall, you're going to be stressed out, and you're not going to have that confidence to be able to do the next car because you're going to be really, stressed out because you just scratched a car or you burnt a door panel, and that shop is just, it's not going to be fun, man. You're going to want to burn all these seals, burn all these door panels, scratch the car on accident, whatever you got to do. You got to learn, you got to be able to not damage cars. Huge point I wanted to make. Okay guys, another thing. A big part of window tint to progress a lot quicker than your peers is going to be repetition, okay? They say it takes 10,000 hours to master something. So with my clients and my people that come here, I want you guys to literally, from the beginning, start hands-on application. When you get here, you're going to be able to practice all the skills, all the things you need, redoing windows until you perfect that install. Until you have learned it and perfected it, then you move on to the next level. So each day is catered towards a different install. And our test at the end, you're going to feel like you've been tinting for years. Okay guys, another point I want to make. You're going to be able to work in an environment where people are learning just like you. Okay, so some might be shop owners, some might be installers, whatever the case may be. This is going to be something that is going to be huge in your learning process, because if you're working with a bunch of guys that already know what they're doing, it's going to be really stressful for you because you're going to be trying to keep up, and they're way faster than you, and there's no way that you're going to be able to keep up. So learning with people who are the same level as you is going to be really essential, because you're going to be able to have that confidence and tell the guy, hey man, I forgot how to do this. How do you do it? Oh, well, this is how you do it, my friend. And you start to learn. People from different parts of the country are going to be able to come together and learn this trade. And when you guys, a year down the road, are still friends, you guys can ask each other for advice. Big part of how I really enjoyed going to tint school, because I was able to learn and I was able to meet people, and now we see each other's businesses grow, and it's really, really a great time. Now we have friends in the industry. Hey guys, last point I want to make, and this is the most important. Business is about making money. Okay, the less mistakes you make, the more money you'll make long term. Okay, this is a way to accelerate your career. Come for 5 days. When you go back home and you have your film, you're going to be able to start tinting cars, being confident, and accelerating your career. So what that means is, if you try to learn this on YouTube, it's going to be horrible. It's going to take you maybe 2-3 years to get decent at it. If you come to tint school, we're going to teach you how to top load, bottom load, hand cut, computer cut patterns, heat shrinking, the whole 9 yards. So when you get home, your first day, you can make $250 bucks. Okay? You have a fun weekend, you have a good, 3-4 cars, possibly make $800 to $1,000 on your first week back. Okay? This is stuff that's common. We also are going to be showing you the sales skills that I'm going to personally throw into the package. I know people charge more for this. I have a full-blown display and a full-blown shop next door. So literally you guys will be able to see how we actually have a fully functional, profitable business, and how I don't even have to step into the actual shop, and it still makes money. So this is actually a career that you guys will be able to build and grow off of. Don't think of it as you having to tint cars your whole life. You're able to build a business, start with yourself, and start to replicate yourself, and start to build a really big, strong 6-figure or 7-figure business. Even 8-figure if you want to go towards opening a franchise or something. But I would love to teach you guys. I would love to have you in my course. check out our website at www.windowstintschool.com. My name is Julio. My Instagram link is windowstintschool.com, and our shop link is rptinting.com. If you have any questions, email us or give us a call at 209-280-6521.